What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In my previous video, I went ahead and I installed my fancy wide diffuser. So in this video, I want to make a follow-up and show you guys what else we did. So come take a good look. I did something new today, and what I did was I was able to remove that trunk spoiler. The reason for me removing that trunk spoiler was simple. Actually, just looking at it, I think I prefer that fancy wide diffuser being the star of the show and taking up everything right there. Have all the attention go straight to the diffuser. So here we have the trim tool remover for the adhesive. I got a fishing line, I've got a little plastic pry tools, and yeah, I got this from I&D Distribution. They had sent it out when I originally ordered my 50th anniversary badges here. So we're gonna use this today to take off the spoiler. I already got started and I got a little bit done right there. Got a little bit on this side as well. Ideally, you should do this on a hot day or with a heat gun, but let's see what we could do on our own. All right, so I've already worked my way through the tape on this side a bit. As I'm cutting through the 3M tape here, I like to just get this in here, get a little bit more space, a little bit more leverage to break up this tape, try not to damage anything. So right now I'm a little stuck here. I'm gonna get a little bit more leverage with this pry tool here, trying my best not to damage this. There we go. Cut right through, cut right through. Okay, I broke up the tape enough where I was able to just pop this back and pop it off. Honestly, came off pretty good. No major damage, nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up this tape, but I already like it better already. It's really gonna emphasize just the diffuser, because you know what, maybe I don't need this big high kick wing. But yeah, we'll send it back to Turner Motorsports. They'll send a brand new replacement without any of these flaws that it came with originally. Stay tuned. So finally, what we need is some isopropylene alcohol, microfiber towel, and we'll just give a slight little wipe down. Not too much of this stuff though. We don't want to rip the paint out. Just enough to get all the gunk off, any little residue. So yeah, let's get to it. This is really gonna clean it up. Now I decided to put a little bit of soap and water on a clean microfiber washcloth here, and we're gonna just soap up the back a bit, and we're just gonna give the trunk a proper cleaning, so that way we don't have to worry about any residue. So I'm gonna be gentle here. Let's try to soak this up a little bit. Give it a nice good cleaning, get the alcohol off, get the adhesive off, get it back how it should be. So really press down and scrub a little harder with this soft pad here, mitt. So we should get it really cleaned up without any residue. Not too bad. Hopefully we don't need to buff it. So let me go ahead and get this washed off now, and we'll take a look at the final product. Cleaned up, no lip, no trunk spoiler whatsoever, no wing. That way we can just focus on solely this fancy wide diffuser. It looks so aggressive and it takes all the attention in the rear. And of course that means we got back the silhouette of our M4 coupe here. Look how nice that silhouette is without the ducktail on the back. That Turner Motorsports ducktail was a little bit too much for me, I guess. I prefer having the fancy wide diffuser be the star of the show. Now, knowing me, I most likely will get back a trunk lip at some point in the future, but I will switch it up. I'm contemplating getting a CS style one. That way it's not too crazy, not too high kicked up. Or I can go back to my M Performance style. You're gonna see the next time that I go to Waterworks, get a nice wash, see if they're able to buff some of this stuff out for me. A lot of this is old damage, so you can't even blame me for that. That's from the original spoiler with the beta link. But yeah, as for the rest of this here, I'm gonna see if it comes out over time with more washes. But it looks like that's gonna need to get buffed out, possibly professional attention. At some point I might have this trunk just redone, pressed up, cleaned up nicely, or just put another spoiler over all that. You never know. The main thing is I'm very happy with this fancy wide diffuser, how it completes the whole rear end, especially without the big ducktail in the back anymore. So please pay no attention to how dirty the car is. It's been raining like crazy here. It's been dirty and grimy, you know, typical New York City stuff. I really didn't want to use that as an excuse not to bring you new content. I mean, just look at that. Not so long ago, we installed this GTS style carbon fiber, plastic reinforced front lip. It's so aggressive. The car is still on a moderate Eibach lowering spring, so it's only a slight drop in the front, but this lip is so aggressive. It pokes out so crazy that obviously this was bound to happen, but I managed to crack this thing up within the first week. There's multiple signs of damage there, this whole thing. That's why I'm glad I went the cheap route with an eBay lip. This was my 4th lip in 3 years, and also I installed the slip low underneath, so that has been taking a beating as well. Let's see if this angle is possible to see the slip low, if it's still there. It's that 3M hard rubber guard that scrapes first to help save the lip. And you can see here, this lip has been through a lot, and it's only been maybe a month, if that. I think some of you guys were very interested to hear what the exhaust sounds like, so I just want to give you some sound clips of what the exhaust sounds like with the windows down and I'm inside the car here. Both windows are down, so it's downshift. All right, you know what? Let's go to Sport Plus. Get some burbles. Sheesh. Oh, there goes a 4-cylinder. God damn, this is loud. All right, let's not blow the crank up. Yeah, don't hit your brakes when you go into a corner before you lose control. Just downshift, let it roll. That was OD.